Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we are taking a look at the Sloth Bear by Gabboi and GiornoPizza. And it is this bear. It still has it's have the half moon crest on its chest, just like the Ocean black bear, for instance. It also have the slightest snout, but besides that, it is black or blackish. It seems like most of the pictures I've seen, it have this gray tone black, neutral black, but I have seen a few where it have this brownish hue to it. The ears looks very kind of slaggy out to the side. Fur cheeks very big but still hanging down, and it looks like it is more fluffy than, for instance, the Motion black bear. This is something that I'm gonna really keep an eye on because, as we know, fluff does not do well in Planet Zoo. So I'm really looking forward to this. But yeah, let's leave it there and get into the game and see what happens. We're gonna start in Zoopedia. Here it is. That's a cute picture. I wish we had a different angle so we actually could see the face, but it is really difficult to take the picture exactly when an animal does something because it can take hours before you do it. And if the camera is not the right place, then it's not the right place. Anyway, there is 10,000 of them in the wild and they are vulnerable. They're from Asia, that's India, Nepal, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Bhutan. They live in tropical, temperate, and grassland biome, and one of them needs 950 square meters of land, 40 of climbable area, and nothing else. Live in places from -7 to 42 degrees Celsius, and you need a grade 4 fence, climb-proof, and above 9.93 feet, which is around 3 meters. In here, you can only have one male, one female, or one of each. There's no dominance, they are promiscuous, they are solitary. All mature offsprings becomes outsider, they are shy, guests should not enter their habitat, and they grow to a size of about 6 feet. Now, if that's on all four or on 2 legs, I assume 2 legs because otherwise they are big. 6 feet is around 1.80 meters. Live for around 40 years and weigh around 300 pounds, which is 130 kilos around there. Reach sexual maturity at age 4 and can reproduce until they die. They'll give between 1 and 3 offspring every second year and be pregnant for 7 months, and they should be about average to reproduce in captivity. For enrichment, I think they're made on the Motion black bear. I'm not sure. But we have the wind chimes, we have the cardboard boxes, both of them. The bobbin, both of them. Fire hose ball, praise in the sack, herbs and marker, rubbing puller, and the scratching trees, both of them, and the submarine buoy. So they must also dive. For food enrichment, we have the tree scatter feeder, the block of frozen food, large fixed roller feeder, tree forester, bamboo feeder, and both underwater feeders do not have any interspecies enrichment. And yes, I do always check that, even though it would be ludicrous to give them interspecies enrichment. Anyway, we have a few to compare it to. I have there. Okay. I have left all of the brown bears out of it. So we have, of course, here a Sloth Bear. We have our Motion black bear. Gonna drop him to the right. And we have our Sun Bear to the left. All of them are male, so it's not the gender making the difference in size. Here they come. And right away, I can already see something, and that is, of course, the coloration. These have a little bit of a blue tone to brown tone brown tone to it, where this is a little more blue toned and this is a little more neutral. Something I see right away. I will also just mention that it is a little cartoonish. It's a little stylized. Again, look at the face. I can see the features, but I do not see like all of it. The ears, again, depending on how the hair looks, the part here, how big they look here compared to over on the picture of the real one. The picture of the real one have a lot of hair surrounding, just on both on top and down, so that may be covering some of the ears. But in general, this looks stylized. This looks cartoonish. A lot of the modders like to make more realistic animals. I wouldn't classify this as realistic looking, especially with this nose. When that said, I actually think it looks beautiful. You can see here we have the crest all the way back here, but from the front here it can be hard to see because of all of that fur. The fur is also much longer than over here, and again, this is just a balloon version of this, basically. If you look at the features, everything is round, everything is pulled out, where this is more like pulled in and it's more like fluff that goes out. Again, Sun Bear is something completely on its own, but I just want to make these comparisons because I think some people may want to see it. The tail is a little hard actually to see, but it is there. I think it's the light. Anyway, the thing is that it is stylized, and some of you guys won't like that. I don't mind it as much as I thought I would. I think it still looks good. It looks very tight. It looks very tight. Can I just turn you around, maybe? That may gonna help a little bit. And then he squeezed his eyes again. There. Okay. So he have a little squeegee eyes all the time, but sometimes worse than others. I think it's the first animal where we actually feel like there's holes in the nose. In the nostrils, I think they're called. Again, texture here from the muscle that nearly do not have any fur. And again, around the eyes, nearly no fur. And then the way it goes into fur, that looks really good. Claws looks beautiful. They are not weird. Of course, they do go through the ground a little bit some places, but that's the game. The feet looks really good overall. And the fur texture, can we just agree that this fur texture is one of the best we have seen? Which is weird, because if I made a on purpose cartoonish bear, I'm not sure I would put this much effort into the fur. Again, this is a mixture of 3 modders. Gabboi actually make a lot of realistic, remasters. So he go in and take the ones from Frontier and make them more realistic, more natural, sometimes just better, sometimes worse, depending on what you're going for, of course. Some really like that Frontier design of animals, and then you don't want that. Leaf or in general, I would say a realistic mother, and the same with GiornoPizza. So I do not understand that. It just doesn't seem like it fit with the other mods they done this far. But this much must be on purpose. That it looks like this. I'm just gonna go over here on YouTube. You can see here. Okay, depending on which picture you look at, some of them actually look like that. So maybe it's not supposed to be cartoonish. It's just, it looks, Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. Because some of them have really pronounced noses. It just seems wrong and cartoonish. But if they actually look like that, then it's not cartoonish at all. It just seems weird. Can we just agree that it seems weird? But again, if that's the animal and not the mud, then there's really nothing to come after. Again, textures are really good. And they look great. Over here we have a swimmer. I'm not sure we have different like colorations or anything like that. Of course they're all black, but we could have with crest, without crest, or something like that. That would be possible. But it doesn't seem like we have that. We have a baby over here. Let's take a look of that. Pull it over here in the sun. It looks Scooby. It looks... Oh, we have some poppin' fur in the face here. Just gonna see if... Okay, it's not... Well, it still happens, but you have to really look for it. It's with the white line, it's really, really clear. I do like the small lighter hairs up here. It looks cute. We have something with the eye. Oh my god. Look at this eye. Something pops off. Oh my god. And it's only the one eye. That's really weird. Okay, but besides that, if we look at the good eye, okay, and in here, it looks good. Besides that, it looks good. Again, texture is really, really nice. The nose is a little clunky, but again, it does seem feasible that this nose is realistic, especially based on the adults' noses. And you have this completely different face shape compared to other bear babies. Again, fur texture is really beautiful. Again, I will just mention I do not talk with the mothers before making a video. Sometimes I ask them afterwards about something. Maybe they answer, maybe they're not. I'm sure they're busy. Again, all of them, like, this is not their job. Like, they have a job and then they do this for fun or extracurricular or something like that. So they don't always have time to just sit and write with me. Which is understandable. But again, beautiful. Beautiful work, guys. Yeah, I don't think I have much else to say. Oh, that's cute. Swimming also looks good. I don't think we have any divers. This area is the only one deep enough for diving. So, no. I have something weird going on. And I'm not sure because my computer is working real hard. But there's a few places like this where they get stuck. Babies down here all the time, adults up here. The thing is, if I do like this, they should be able to move around. You can see it's not because they got stuck up there, but they just go up here and then they freeze, and I have no idea what happens. The same with the babies. But again, it's maybe my computer. I also have a spot over here where they do it. Here. This one is stuck. Well, now it gets fit right there, but I know it's stuck because I have had this issue before. So it's just, yeah, I don't think it's the mud because it doesn't happen with the, like... And then they just go back up there and get stuck. I have no idea why. Again, if you download this mod and this happens to you, please let me know. I would really love to know. But in general, I think it's my computer. It works really hard right now. It's really noisy right now. So take it with a grain of salt. That's all I have to say there. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful bears. And we're gonna end it here with this one, I think. We're just gonna there. So yeah. As always, guys, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.